I see some sleeves being put over the cipher.
Once again, it's 3 sleeves, I think.
Yep. It's only Pretty Smart Robotics who's going for the standard cipher. If they can recognize that one correctly and park.
I think that's the traditional Groningen style.
Yep.
Doe maar lekker gewoon, dan is al goed genoeg.
What was that? Okay.
I think we already have 4 initialized robots. Can I see some thumbs up if your robot is initialized?
Head ref still needs to leave the field though. You're all initialized. Thumbs up if you are.
I'm seeing 4 teams with thumbs up. Let's take a look at the randomization.
No more touching the controls. Let's randomize the field.
And it's number 5, which means we're going back to zone 2.
Okay, back to zone 2, straight forward.
Nice and easy, nice and easy.
Yep. Parking straight ahead. Let's see if they can do that.
Getting thumbs up again. Can we see some more thumbs up?
Great. Everybody's ready. And 3, 2, 1, go. Yep. We see moving robots. We have 4 of them.
Oh.
And we see lots of robots parking in the right area.
I think it's 2 that are parked right. Oh. It's on the edge. It's on the edge.
I'm not sure if it's all the way in. That's up to the referees to decide.
I'm hearing no. I'm hearing no.
All right. Oh, it's out? Yeah, this corner might be sticking out. Too bad.
But 4 moving robots in autonomous.
That's great. That's great. No
Drivers, take out your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Go. All right. This is a promising match. Pretty Smart Robotics instantly on their way, pushing that cone out. Picking it up. Yes, they do.
That's also a very, very interesting picking up mechanism.
Yep. Entering a new one already, while blue is still on their way. No, they already scored one blue cone in the low corner. Adding another one. Fritz Phillips is doing that very fast, picking it up, not using their arm. Every cone scores another point.
On the other side, Pretty Smart, not leaving any time. They're already owning 3 junctions.
Yep.
Unfortunately, their alliance partner isn't moving. We have an FTA on it, so we hope later in the match they may be able to drive.
All right, that would be awesome. Now blue scoring another one on that low junction. Pretty Smart is making sure they can own that circuit at the end of the match. That means they have to connect both the red corners of the field.
Ooh, but blue claiming a junction back from red.
That is very smart. Breaking up.
You might even say pretty smart.
That's pretty smart. Now, red has to reclaim that junction to complete. And there they go. Of course they do. They want to reclaim it because they want to complete that circuit. Can they complete it? They still need 2 more junctions. Or 1 more junction and a corner. Let's see what happens with only 15 seconds left. Blue is taking it and red is losing that cone.
I think that might cost them their chance at a circuit, but we still have 6 seconds left. Ooh.
51. This is going fast. This is an exciting match.
And that's the time, guys.
Ooh. Exciting score. Just before it disappeared.
Red having a big spread of junctions, so that's going to be interesting how that impacts their score.
Yep. Every junction you own will give you 3 more points.
Even our head ref is impressed with the scores.
I see a random sensor cable being dropped on the field there.
Might that be the reason we didn't see all robots moving?
Might be.
We're getting thumbs up. Thumbs up from the scorekeepers as well.
Remove your robots from the field. Let's look what happened.
This time with an animation.
Yes, there they go. Who takes it? Blue takes it.
Wow.
Ooh. No penalties. A 1 point difference.
Yeah, and it's that autonomous score that really flips it for them.
Yes. Driver controlled was better for red. Endgame was better for red. But it's that autonomous score from the Blue Alliance that saves them. Wow. Exciting match.
Yeah, this is a really, really exciting score. And I think that does push Fritz Philipp into that #1 slot for now.
Could be. Could be it. All right, we have new teams lining up for their second match. Let's see if they improved their first match. Although, back on the field for the Blue Alliance again is Team Space, who already scored the high score of today.
That's going to be really interesting if they can do that again. A new alliance partner.
This time, a very experienced alliance partner. They're lined up with Casimir Tech. Will this be a dream score for Blue? Or is their opponent, the Red Alliance, capable of taking this match?
Let's introduce the teams.
All right, for the Red Alliance, the first team is Team 12475.
Beyond Reach.
And they are together with Team 2738.
Sec Bird Machine #2. I don't even think we have a Bird Machine #1.
Well, you can be Bird Machine 2 without a #1. Who is the Blue Alliance, Stein?
In the Blue Alliance, we have all the way from Zeiss, Team 16850.
Really?
Sorry, wrong one.
No, that's not on my list.
Different direction, all the way from Breda instead of Zeist. It's Team 10918.
And that is Team Space.
And they're joined by the home team from this school, Team 16382.
Casimir Tech. All right. Robots lined up. Make sure their initialized preloaded cones are the way you like them. And then relax with your thumb in the air. Or not. Red Alliance seems to be ready, but Casimir Tech is still working on it.
No rush, no rush.
All right. Blue Alliance, are you ready? Robots initialized. That means we can randomize the field, see what happens. We're going for Zone 3. Zone 3.
It's always Zone 2 or 3. We haven't seen Zone 1 yet.
Nope. That's a very exclusive zone, Tyne. You cannot just park in that.
The VIP zone.
All right.
VIR for the very important robot.
Still lined up, still thumbs up. Let's count down in 3, 2, 1, go. 4 moving robots. Ooh, Casimir Tech misses that preloaded cone. I see robots parked in Zone 2 for sure.
I think it's Zone 3 over there.
Yep, Zone 3, 2, and more 2.
A little bit of everything.
A little advantage for Blue here. Going into a top.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
All 4 had sleep.
3,
It's gonna be some
2,
big score.
1.
All right, we had moving robots. We have moving robots. Reconnecting. Casimir Tech is reconnecting, having some issues with their USB hub. are already lined up, placing their robots on the field. They were in the queuing area.
Yeah, it's match number 6. Oh, and in the meantime, we see the ranking on the board.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, the ranking points are an average of your score. So every match you take, every match you win, it gives you 2 points. If you lose a match, you get 0. If we tie, you get 1.
In the meantime, we have 4 robots on the field for match number 6.
Let's introduce the teams. For the Red Alliance, we see team 16402.
It's Panic Attack.
They are not alone. They're together with team 22729.
Zap. And this team is a buzzin'. It's team 12819.
Team Queen Bee.
Well, the first team, they are flying, and the second team flew in for this tournament. It's team 22042.
Lithuanica X. All right, yes, there you are.
We're already randomizing the field.
All right,
to start.
Nice pace. We're going for mid position, zone 2 again.
I'm seeing thumbs up from the refs. Can I see some thumbs up from the teams as well?
Red Alliance, are you ready? You're ready?
Then let's start in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, 2 moving robots.
All right, Queen Bee is parked in the right zone. Partially parked, but not earning any points.
Is Panic Attack.
Yep.
They're clamping, I think, their junction. Holding on for stability.
Yep. They're allowed to do that, no problem. With 2 robots moving and autonomous
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Blue starting the time
3,
period with
2,
a lead, but
1.
nothing to play for.
All right, we have 4 moving robots. No, Panic Attack lost connection. Ooh, too bad. So that's 1 robot for the Red Alliance up against 2 robots for the Blue Alliance. Queen Bee losing that first cone. Now tipping it over. Placing a new one in the substation. The human player really has to pay attention. Let's see what Red is doing. Moving around the field. You can always score at the low junctions if you want to.
Oh, there they go. Another cone on the field for Red, but I think their alliance partner is a little bit on the way.
Yes.
There they go, pushing it, and that's the first cone for Red.
Lithuanica scoring at the high junction for 5 points. Very effective robot. They repaired it after the first match.
Because you need both elevators. Always good to have a lift.
Queen Bee now moving around without a cone. Let's see if they can grab one. Lithuanica X is going for the second high goal. Can they own it? Yes, they can. Very well done. Moving more cones in that corner for Red. 1 point each.
Blue
A
is working
smart
together
strategy.
very, very well on the other side.
Endgame is started. Let's see if they can introduce their beacons. Scoring them means 10 points.
And see, Lithuanica kind of switched up their strategy. Last match we saw them going for the low junctions, but this time they're also mixing in some higher junctions.
Yep, that's smart. Trying to complete that circuit. Now they're on their way with their beacon with only 4 seconds left. Can they score it?
Ooh, unfortunately they're not going to make it. What a good lesson for the next match.
Yes, definitely. With a little bit more driver practice, I bet they can score that beacon the next match.
And I think still a very, very high score.
Yep, almost completing a circuit for blue. Not yet. Lots of cones in that corner for red. Too bad Panic Attack couldn't participate in the Red Alliance match.
I'm seeing 2 thumbs up. Let's take a look at the scores.
Let's see what happened. Blue does take it.
Yeah, that's the Blue Alliance with a 65-point win.
Not bothered by that penalty, they win. All right. A little bit of work for Panic Attack, making sure they can keep their robot moving. Already lining up for match number 7.
I see 3 robots in the field and the 4th very, very nearby.
Robo VLC making sure they put their robot. Starting. The robots do need to start in a predefined position against the wall.
And since we have 4 robots in the field, I think it's a good time to introduce some teams.
All right, for match number 7 and the Red Alliance, we see team 21-18.
It's St. Lucas.
Together with team 7259.
It's Robo VLC. And there on the other side, in the Blue Alliance, all the way from Sebaldeburen, Groningen, it's team 16441.
They're pretty. They're smart. They do robotics. They're pretty smart robotics.
And they're joined by the team from Eindhoven, our home team, team 19444.
And that is Lorentz Casimir. Lots of supporters for that team. All right. Let's make sure those robots are initialized, ready, so we can randomize the field. Last minute measuring. See if it's not too large.
I think it might be if the referee already pulled out his
measuring tape. All right. It needs to fit within 18 inches in starting position. Now making sure that it is. That's smart. That saves them a couple of centimeters. All right.
We're going to zone 1, the very important robot zone.
Oh wow, we're going for zone 1. Robots need to move all the way to the left. The signal cones indicating that zone 1 is the right position to end autonomous. Let's see if we have thumbs up for all the teams. Yes.
And yes.
We can count down in 3, 2, 1, go. There goes Robo VLC for the Red Alliance.
Yeah.
And placing that cone. Now let's see if they can get up another one. Yes, they do have it. Can they score it? They can.
And
these are very important
another
points.
One. That's a 3rd cone already.
Wow.
And now they park in the left zone.
And they park in the right zone as well with only 1 second left.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
I think we're looking at a potential high score in this match. If Blue can keep this up.
Yes, definitely, because those cones scored in autonomous, but they will score again at the end of the match. Red is going for a nice high score, a high junction as well. Robo VLC picking up another cone with that strange moving arm that's so effective. They do seem to be playing alone though. Their partner is not helping them, so they need to do it on their own. Blue has 2 robots moving. Against red, only 1.
Yeah, that is very, very tough. And it's not just any 2 robots. These 2 robots, I think, some of the best robots I've seen today.
They are scoring on the high goal a lot. They do not seem to be scoring on circuit. Or are they going for the
they're
circuit?
Switching it up now.
All right. Might be a strategy. No, they are going for the corner. There might be a circuit coming up after all.
With 50 seconds, they still need 2 cones. And ooh, there goes another high one.
2 cones before the circuit is completed. Now in each other's way.
Yeah.
No, they are definitely on their way to complete this circuit with 31 seconds left.
Only 1 more for the circuit.
No, they drag it out. They do drag it out. They need to leave it there.
Ooh, I think their clamp is having some issues.
Oh no, that's too bad. If they cannot place a cone in this corner,
Oh, they
just released
but
it.
10 seconds and they still need 1.
Oh, let's look at the red though. Red is placing a beacon on top of that.
3, 2, can they? Oh,
They
and
break the circuit.
a Shrek-shaped beacon.
VLC, Robo VLC just made an incredibly smart move there. They're breaking the circuit that was not even completed yet.
Yeah, but still, that's also owning the junction in that last seconds of the game.
Yes.
That's going to move 3 points from the blue alliance to the red alliance.
Wow. That was an amazing match. Just the way we like to see it. We might have another high score coming up with Shrek there resting nicely on that high junction.
The refs making sure that it's correctly documented.
With a match like this, you need to make sure that everything's correct.
I think one thing is for sure, this is going to be the highest combined score of the day.
Oh, that's for sure. There's another beacon for blue as well. I just noticed. That must be pretty smart robotics.
When it rains, it pours.
Pick your robots up from the field, and I see some robot parts for the Red Lions. Not sure who lost that.
And when robots can be taken off the field, we often also have a score, so let's take a look.
I'm so curious to see what happened. Blue takes it. Wow, 138.
138, wow.
Ranking 3 and 5 now. Look at that end game score, 27. Just imagine what would have happened to that score if they would have completed the circuit.
Ja, want die anderen stonden ook 3 en 5 in de league, maar 4 en 6 in het wet. Dus er klopt ergens dingen niet.
All right.
Almost 4 robots on the field.
Yes, we're up for match number 8. Exciting to see them back. We see robots and teams improve all the time.
I think it's no time like the present to introduce our teams.
I was looking at Suck Bird Machine 2 there on the blue side. Did they manage to repair that arm? That gripper that broke off during the last match, but it seems to be working now.
I think so. I think at least it looks fixed. Let's see in the match if it actually is fixed.
All right. Let's see if it stays together. Yes, let's introduce those teams. For the Red Lions, we see team 16, 850.
It's Brill 1.
Together with team 22, 729.
Zap.
Zap again. Wow.
On the other side of the field, from the Doeltremont College, it's team 2738.
Sack Bird Machine 2.
And they're joined by their wacky alliance partner, team 21349.
Their screws may be loose, but they sure are scientists. All right, let's make sure you have You have a cone if you want it. Make sure your robot is initialized. We randomize the field. We're going for a mid position again. 5. Robots actually only need to move forward now, but they need to find out themselves. All right, if you're ready, thumbs up. Referee's ready. Then we start counting down in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, 2 parked robots.
Parking in zone 3 and parking in zone 2 for the Blue Alliance.
I think that's going to be a little advantage for the Blue Alliance.
Let's see if they're all the way in.
Their own sleeve, so that really stacks up the points.
Should be 20. Maybe they're not all the way in. I'm not sure.
3, 2, 1.
All right. There we go for teleop. Human players already placing cones in the substation. You can also get cones from the stacks.
And I'm really curious to see that red. Oh, that red elevator is really, really cool.
Yes.
Going for that classic scissor lift that we don't see that often anymore.
No, you don't see a lot of scissor lifts, but it's so effective. And look at that gripper, 3D printed, so effective. Already 1 junction, a high junction owned for red, and a ground junction almost claimed for the Blue Alliance. Now red on their way to claim another one.
And I think red has decided to focus on that circuit because they already scored 3 in a row now.
Yes, they lose it. That's good. Make sure they don't descore their own cone. And Sackbird Machine do seem to have a little problem with that gripper. Not sure if it's operational. They just lost 1 cone and now they're stuck in a ground junction.
Yeah, but with only 45 seconds left, it's going to be tough for red to still finish that circuit. They still need at least 2 junctions claimed for it.
True, but in the meantime, they are scoring.
Yeah.
They're scoring high goals, high junctions.
Necessary now.
Let's see what happens. Are any of the beacons introduced?
Oh.
Once a
drop that
robot
one.
leaves the substation, they can introduce a beacon.
They switch it out for the beacon. Ooh, but
Blue has a
10
beacon.
seconds. I think it's going to be very tough to finish this one up.
Sackbird Machine going for one last try. Can they get it?
Unfortunately, time runs out.
That wraps up match number 8. We're going to have a little break after match number 12. And match number 8 just finished.
So, 4 more matches before lunch.
Right.
4 more matches before lunch. Being told we have broodjesworst.
Okay. But Tine, as you said, that scissor lift, it's unique.
Yeah,
The only robot having it.
but it's so fast. I think it's faster than any other lift I've seen today.
Yep. It's very effective.
Yep.
They can score very easily with it.
It's tough to make, but if you do it right, scissor lifts are amazing.
Yeah, it's very stable as well. Amazing robot.
But I'm seeing the refs taking a look at the rulebook. I think there's going to be at least a penalty in here. It's going to be either a minor or a major.
Ooh. If the referees need a rule book, that usually does mean a penalty time. All right, remove the robots from the field. Means that we've finalized the scores.
And I'm getting a thumbs up. Let's take a look.
Flipping the switch for red. With a 30 against 10. That's 10 points from the Red Alliance because of a penalty. It doesn't tip the match. Make sure
The Red Alliance got this penalty for driving through the substation of their opponent. That is a big no-no. You got to stay in your own substation. That's allowed.
Yep. Nothing to be done in your opponent's substation.
Now we're taking a look again at a #1 ranked team at this event. They just lost their high score, so maybe they'll try to win it back in this one.
And I know what team you're talking about. They are in the Red Alliance, but I will start with Team 16, 402.
It's Panic Attack.
And this was the team you were talking about, Team 10, 9, 18.
It's Space.
Yes. From Breda. Who's in the Blue Alliance, Tyne?
It's going to be our host for the championships. It's Team 21, 218.
St. Lucas.
And they're joined by Team 12, 475.
That is beyond reach.
So that's 4 introduced teams. Do we also have 4 initialized robots? Referee taking a closer look to that intake mechanism.
Make sure if you want a pre-loaded cone, it is in your robot. And if the robots are initialized, don't touch the controls anymore so we can randomize the field. It is mid
I think
position.
we got a thumbs down.
Oh, no, we need to re-initialize. Sorry. Now it's a thumbs up, so please randomize again. Now we go for Zone 1.
Back to the very important robot zone.
Yes, that exclusive Zone 1 all the way to the left for the robots. Let's see if they can decipher that cipher and find out that they move to the left. All right, if you're ready, thumbs up. Red Alliance, Blue Alliance, are you ready?
Let's go in 3,
2,
1,
1, go! Ooh, we see movement for red. One robot standing still for the Blue Alliance.
That's Space, I think, parked in the first zone.
Yes, Space is definitely parked in Zone 1.
The other side, we see a Blue Alliance robot. Unfortunately, it's parked in Zone 2.
Yep. Zone 2, not the correct zone. Thank you, Tyne.
Driver, pick up your controllers.
I think it's childproof.
3, 2, 1, 1.
Ooh. All right, we have 4 moving robots. I hope reinitializing for the Blue Alliance. Otherwise, teams.
The Red Alliance not leaving any time, flying over the field, scoring some
They
extra
definitely want that high score back. Picking up their 3rd cone already. They're going for that high goal all the time. Not focusing on the circuit. Just scoring 5 points for each cone. And their alliance partner is pushing cones into the corner.
Oh, but there they switch it up and they're starting that middle junction.
That might indicate that they're going for a circuit. After all, yes, another cone on the way for a circuit.
They're going for an interesting path for sure.
Let's look at the Blue Alliance. Yes, that is the 2nd cone on that high goal. They're using the stack. That's a nice strategy. One of the robots is picking up cones from the stack, and the other one is taking them from the substation, making sure the robots don't interfere with each other.
That's a really interesting teamwork. Great way to play the game.
Let's look at how far red is with that circuit. Now dropping a cone in the corner, almost completing.
Yeah, they still need 1 more cone junction to complete their circuit.
I know, it's the one over here in the corner.
Ooh, but they're standing still, waiting for that beacon.
They want a cone with a beacon, of course.
Yeah, and there they go. They haven't been able to do it until now, so let's see.
Ooh, that was a lucky one, but
Yeah.
that completes their circuit. Now can Blue take over their circuit with only 1 second left? Oh my goodness, that was a
breaks the
Blue
circuit.
beacon.
What a buzzer beater. And that breaks the circuit again. Really smart done by the Blue Alliance.
Amazing!
Wait for that last second when you can't do anything anymore.
Blue was so smart placing that beacon there because that will cost red 20 points. Breaking the circuit that was going all the way across the field with that blue crown.
But now we'll have to wait and see, is this going to be enough to switch it in favor of the Blue Alliance?
I don't know, but it was definitely a smart move.
But the Red Alliance still has a lot of cones on the field.
And if Blue does not take it, they might just destroy Red's chance for a high score.
I think so as well.
Wow. This is the way we like to see matches. This was an exciting match, you guys.
Yep. Match 9 sure was exciting. But we're still having some discussion. Again, the rulebook coming out.
Ooh.
So I think that means again we are going to see at least a penalty, minor or major.
Yeah, that could be the case. Or they're looking for whether or not cones were scored correctly.
Oh, I see some robots being taken from the field. Ready or not, let's take a look at the scores.
Ooh.
The answer is not ready.
Oh, too bad. I would like to see this one. And our field resetter is having a lot of work with this one.
Ah, good old Matthijs.
If a lot of cones get scored.
Luckily, he's being helped out by a team member from Beyond Reach.
That's gracious professionalism.
So do we? I'm seeing thumbs up. We're now ready to take a look at the scores.
Oh, let's see. Are you ready for this one? Red takes it. Ooh. Still in first position.
And can you see that circuit would have given them the high score?
There's also a blue penalty of 30 points. Wow. Yes. They would have gotten a high score. Smart move by blue.
It's actually 2 penalties that we're seeing.
All right.
They scored while having control over 2 cones. And again, we saw the human player putting his hand in the field.
We see
when
that all the
there's a robot
time.
There. It's really something you gotta watch out for.
Teams might practice with their robots, but human players need to practice as well. As soon as a robot leaves that substation, they need to place another cone, making sure their hand is out of the field before a new robot enters that substation.
So, match 10. Let's meet the teams for.
All right, for the Red Alliance, we see team 12-8-19.
It's Queen B.
And they are together with team 16-3-8-3.
Fritz Philips Robotics team. And in the Red Alliance from
Blue. For the Blue Alliance, Stein.
In the Blue Alliance from Meidrecht, it's team 17-259.
That is Robo VLC.
And they're joined by a team from KSG de Brul, team 16850.
Brul 1. Okay, the robots are on the field. Make sure your robot is initialized.
Still seeing a thumbs up from the Red Alliance referee.
If you want a preloaded cone, make sure it's in the field. If you don't want a preloaded cone, you can leave it in your substation.
When we're going back to the very important robot zone, zone 1. I think also an interesting dynamic. in one alliance, we have the number 3 seed, and in the other alliance, the number 4 seed. So it's a battle for direct.
Ooh, let's see what happens there. Still thumbs up. No, we still need that cipher to be correct. All right, we're ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Queen B moving in position 2, not 1. Their alliance partner parking in 3.
On the other side, we see one blue alliance robot in the number 1 zone and the other in the 3 zone. So
all right.
that's going to be a little lead for the blue alliance.
Yes. Nothing else happening. Taking away those precious seconds.
Driver, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Here we go again.
All right, Fritz Phillips on their way for their first cone. What are they going to do with it? On their way to the corner. And Queen B is picking up a cone as well. Let's see what their strategy is. Are they going to go for a circuit or are they going to go for the high goals? The high junctions earning 5 points each. That is definitely what Robo VLC is doing.
And look at that arm from Robo VLC.
I know.
It twists, it turns, it goes up, it goes down.
And just when you think the cone will end up upside down, they turn that as well. It's a bit wobbly, but it's very effective.
Yeah, I think that's gonna must have taken them quite a while for both their mechanical and their programming team.
All right, let's look at the Red Lions, who are definitely going for a circuit. Placing a cone in that ground junction in the middle. They already have cones in both corners.
Yeah, but there's still at least two junctions out.
Yes, I think 2 more. No, 3 more.
Yeah, three more.
All right.
And until now, there are older cones going to the ground, but now some cones will have to go up to score.
I know Queen B is capable of doing that. They claim multiple junctions, Tijn. That's also a smart strategy, because if you own multiple junctions, all those junctions will earn 3 extra points in endgame because you own them. Let's look at beacons.
Yeah, coming with that Shrek-shaped beacon again.
Ah, there is Robo VLC hoisting Shrek in the air.
Arm goes up, but only a little bit of time left. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ooh, they miss it.
So close.
But 3 falling Shaq.
Yeah, the time starts ticking away, the pressure adds, and then you make a mistake.
I guess they were going to try to steal that red junction there.
It seemed like that for a little bit.
And then they lined up for the high junction after all, missing it in the end.
This is going to be a really interesting one.
Did Blue complete? No, Blue did not. Both teams did not complete a circuit. It's so tough to complete a circuit.
Blue has them on 2 high cones and 2 low cones. Red's choosing to stay on the ground for their ground cones, but they have more junctions, so this is going to really be interesting.
I wouldn't know who takes this. Well, there was a difference in the favor of the Blue Lions after Autonomous, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Parking once in the Autonomous number 1 zone, and I think also having their own sleep, so that also gives them some extra points.
That must have been 20 points.
Well, let's take a look. Rob already smiling, so he knows the scores.
Let's look what happened here. This match goes to Blue.
Ooh, 51 points.
Small penalty there. 2 actually. And going into first position. That's no longer Team Space.
Wow.
Is that Bro 1? It is. Bro 1 going into position number 1. Ranking first.
Yeah, but it's only 10 matches played. We still have 23 to go today.
That's true.
Starting with this match 11.
Match 11, the one but last one before the break. Let's look at the teams, Tijn. In match 11 for the Red Lions, we see team 16441.
It's Pretty Smart Robotics.
They're together with team 22042.
It's Lithuanica X. So I think in the Red Alliance we have teams traveling from very, very far. But the Blue Alliance are more local. From Mierlo, it's team 2349.
Screw loose scientists.
And joined by the most local team, it's team 16382.
And of course, that is Casimir Tech. Lots of support.
Still some robot initialization going around.
No problem.
No rush.
Placing that preloaded cone, Casimir Tech, we've seen them hoist it up a couple of times. Preloaded cone for the Screw Loose Scientist as well. Pretty Smart has a preloaded cone. Lithuania X does not.
Oh, I'm getting thumbs up.
I see a thumbs down for Casimir Tech again.
Yeah, let's count down.
No, we're thumbs down for Casimir Tech. Reconnecting. Thumbs up if you're ready. Let's randomize. Let's see where they need to park. They need to park in the middle. Zone 2.
Nice and easy. Just drive forward. For 20 points.
If you have a customized sleeve.
It's Blue Alliance with their own sleeve and Red Alliance just going basic.
All right. Let's see if that helps. Still ready. And 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's see what happened. Pretty Smart Robotics is parked in Zone 2. Casimir Tech is going for Zone 3.
Ooh, gambled, but gambled wrong, unfortunate.
No parking.
I think they think something went wrong. I saw arms going up.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that preloaded cone. Is it behind the robot there? Oh no, it's over there. It's over there. All right.
Yep. Sometimes the robot just doesn't do what you
Drive
want
up
to.
your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Pretty Smart is already part of the high-scoring alliance. They're gonna try and do it again.
Yep, dropping that first cone on the high junction. Already lining up for a second one. Their alliance partner, Lithuania X, is going for a new cone after they dropped the first one. Casimir Tech claiming that ground junction there in the middle. Always a nice junction to have.
It makes sure that the Red Alliance has to watch out when driving around, because if they de-score it, that's going to be a big penalty for them.
That's true. The ground junctions might be easy to score on, but your cone is definitely in the way for the other teams as well. Lithuania X now also going for a high junction.
Red having a lot of cones already on junctions. Are they going to make that circuit again?
Well, Blue has to make sure that they only move one cone at a time.
Yeah. So the Red Alliance now two junctions away from finishing that circuit.
Is anyone going for a circuit? I was just going to ask. Endgame started.
But last match we saw, a couple matches ago, we saw you can also very, very easily de-score a circuit.
That's true. Breaking a circuit only needs one beacon or cone.
Ooh, I don't think they're going to finish that circuit now. But they still have 10 seconds to score a beacon.
7 seconds.
Oh, and they're going to de-score a... Claim back that junction.
That was smart.
It's going to be a big, big score again. 2 beacons.
2 beacons for red.
Junctions claimed.
Yep. No circuit completed though.
That is a little bit unfortunate.
Well, those extra 20 points are always nice to have.
But for the win, they might not need it.
That lift of Team 21349 was not working, but that was a smart strategy. Just driving through the substation, pushing all the cones into the corner.
And there's a lot of cones in that corner.
Definitely.
But robots are being taken from the field.
All right.
I'm getting thumbs up. Let's take a look.
Let's see what happened. Red does take it. Ooh.
127 points.
Yes, with a 40 penalty, that almost earns them a high score.
Yeah.
Not yet.
And that's pushing our Lithuanian team into the #1 seed right now.
Congratulations.
Every other match, we have a new #1 seed.
That's the way we like to see it. Scoring better and better all the time.
So we have one more match before lunch.
Yes, this is the last match before lunch. We're playing match number 12. Teams for that were already lining up behind us, putting their robots on the field right now. The teams know the drill by now. Put your robot on the field in the required position. Make sure, if you want it, you preload your cone and then stand back, thumbs up, and make sure your robot is initialized. In the meantime, if you're in the audience using your phone, please don't use your Wi-Fi because we don't see a lot of connection issues, but we'd like to keep it that way. So please don't use our Wi-Fi so the robots can use all the free channels they can get.
I think we can randomize, and in the meantime, let's introduce the teams.
Let's introduce the teams. For the Red Lions, we see Team 19444.
Lorentz Engineering.
Together with Team 12475.
It's Beyond Reach. In the Blue Alliance, they're currently the #2 seed. Team 16850.
Bro 1.
And they're joined by the Buzzin' Team 12819.
Queen B.
And
Awesome.
nice and easy. We're going to that #2 zone again. Just drive forward and you score.
Okay. If everybody's still initialized and ready, please have your thumbs up. We'll start.
Not entirely randomized.
Very well spotted. All right. Still ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Racing all the way. Will they score again? Yes, they do. Hoisting up that extra cone. They did it again. Will they do it again? One more time. And that satisfies their autonomous period.
4 robots in the #2 zones.
No, this one is not. This one is #1, right?
You're right.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
But with
3,
2 robots
3,
in the
2,
in the right
1,
zone
1.
for red, plus, wow,
This could
we're
be
looking at a
very,
monster
very high
score for red here.
Already 73 points, and that's just an auto. And there you see Lorentz and Engineering immediately starting on that full circuit.
Yes,
No, they were there last match, lost their circuit in the last seconds of the game.
yes, I know.
No
Look
chances.
at this cooperation here.
And what's smart, this time they're making multiple routes.
Yes, look at it. Already on their way. Maybe they will even complete a circuit. Blue Alliance, they tipped over their cone stack, making it more difficult to get cones because all the cones need to come from the substation now.
With 1 minute to go, Red Alliance has kind of switched up their strategy, just focusing on those high goals for now.
Ooh, they missed that one. High goals earning them 5 points each.
But 50 points still to go. 50 seconds still to go.
You think they're not going for the circuit? They might.
They might, but they're gonna have to hurry with only 40 seconds.
They still. It's 3 points for every junction that's claimed. Maybe they're going for that. They're definitely not going for the corners.
Nope. Only high points.
All right. All right, a beacon being introduced. The beacon is hoisted into the air. Will they score that beacon for 10 points? Yes,
Yep.
they do.
10 seconds to go.
8 more seconds to
going
go.
for a victory spin.
One more beacon. Will they make it? With 1 second. No, too bad.
But this is still going to be a very, very high score.
We might
Look
see
at
a high
all
score.
those high cones.
I know. No circuit, but focusing on the high goals, the high junctions, might be a very clever move for Red.
Yeah, this is a great way to end it before lunch. It's going to take the ref some time to count, though.
Yes, making sure they count all the cones. We have one ref for every side of the field, and we have one roll-up banner doing autonomous.
Yeah, we're packing up for lunch. Everything got
All right.
go. Oh, I see teams picking up their controllers. Does that mean we have a score? Nope.
Not sure. I think we're still counting.
So in the mean, oh, I'm seeing thumbs up. Thumbs up as well.
Ooh, let's take a look.
at those last scores of the morning.
Will we get a high score? Red takes it. Wow! Oh my goodness! But blue
Moving up into that one seed.
moving up into the 1 seed, exactly. Wow, 177 is nice to get. It's an awesome score. But ranking first is nice as well.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you guys in 45 minutes. At 1:30, we'll play match number 13.
All right. Yes. See you then.
I'm on the big stage. I got my crew. I'll get you moving. It's what I do. The party's starting. It's going down. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out.
Dean came in, founded FIRST in 1989. He found that students and young children could be inspired to invent themselves. With the creation of FIRST, a whole generation would be introduced to creating technologies.
FIRST is an inclusive robotics community that prepares young people for the future. Through hands-on, engaging robotics challenges, FIRST ignites passion in STEM for kids ages 4 through 18.
Once you get the challenge, you figure out your game plan.
You make a robot and you code on it.
There's nothing better than seeing your robot on the field playing for the first time. They're all there like, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? And then when it works, it's the best feeling ever.
When it works, I'm very happy because we worked really hard.
Throughout each of our programs, students embrace FIRST's core values.
Discovery, innovation,
Impact,
Inclusion,
teamwork.
fun.
At face value, FIRST is a robot competition, but at the end of the day, it's so much more than that.
We learn a lot about leadership and how to communicate with others, problem solving,
Working together, helping other teams.
You have mentors that are actually in the field that can tell you, oh, this is why this works, and this is the science behind it. And you're like, oh, wow, that makes so much sense.
Our mentors teach us not just about STEM, but about life.
They always flip the question around and ask me, where would you find the answer to that question if I weren't here? They just slowly built my confidence up so much more.
I think it's incredibly important for youth to see careers in science and engineering as a possibility for them.
Being in FIRST, I realized I am smart enough to do this. It doesn't matter what background you come from.
FIRST actually taught me that I'm capable of doing anything that I set my mind to.
It definitely made me look at other challenges and be like, hey, I want to try that.
I know that I can do it now.
One thing that we really focus on is cooperation, which where every single team who we're competing against, we're also working together.
It's very competitive, but you're friends with the people that you're going against. It's like a sport, but in its own way, it's better than a sport.
I think FIRST in general really has helped me become more involved in my local community.
Back in my old elementary school, I'm trying to help their robotics program. If you start them off young, their possibilities are endless. There are scholarships for colleges, universities, as well as technical programs.
FIRST has created a pipeline for my students. They're able to understand that STEM is an amazing career, and they come back and they still join the progression of programs by mentoring our younger students.
When the students come here, they're working with people that are in the industry. It's often the case they take a full-time position here and they thrive.
FIRST completely changed my life. It can really prepare you to solve any number of the world's big problems because they're going to teach you these applied skills around people, science, and how the two come together.
In FIRST, every student can go pro. It's a really cool way to step into your future.
I am FIRST.
Yo soy FIRST.
I am FIRST.
I am FIRST.
FIRST Tech Challenge challenges kids ages 12 to 18 to program, design, build, and compete with robots.
FIRST Tech Challenge is one of 3 engaging FIRST programs.
Every year they release a new challenge.
Once you get the challenge, you figure out your game plan.
Teams use a reusable kit to program robots in a variety of coding languages.
Every year you also learn more and more about coding, so then your code's gonna get better and better.
Personally, I do not learn hearing about it, but hands-on is just go into it. Instead of saying, oh, I know how to build this robot, I can say, I built this robot.
In FIRST Tech Challenge, students are developing a broad range of skills.
Manufacturing, hardware, troubleshooting, but there's also a lot of things that you learn that you wouldn't necessarily think about. People skills.
Problem-solving skills, helping one another, helping other teams.
The program draws so many students that come in who just want to do the marketing, who just want to do fundraising. And that's a great thing that the kids learn very early on.
The model of FIRST has provided incredible opportunities for the students to interact with professionals.
Whenever I asked my mentors a question, they always flipped the question around and asked, where would you find the answer to that question if I weren't here? They slowly built my confidence up so much more to a point where we weren't asking them questions, we were just going.
Each team has to compete at a local event, win awards at the local event, and then they're able to move on to the first championship.
You walk into the room and there's that smell. The smell of robots.
There's different languages, different culture. It's just the best thing ever.
There are scholarships for colleges, universities, as well as technical programs.
I think it's incredibly important for youth to see careers in science and engineering as a possibility for them.
First Tech Challenge is like an avenue for me to express my creativity with like-minded individuals that later become my friends through the program.
First in one word, wow.
Fun!
First is inspiration.
First is amazing.
First is hope.
Alumni means that I have an entire world of connections.
It allows me to volunteer and give back to the community.
I think FIRST can really prepare you to solve any number of the world's big problems. The skills that you're going to be learning can completely change the future.
Before FIRST, I did not think I was capable of doing something in STEM.
The idea of any person doing anything STEM-related in communities like where I live in is sometimes not the norm. We really never expected.
I'm not the best at math, but with this, it just kind of connected and flowed. It opened up a whole new world.
By being in FIRST, I realized I am smart enough to do this.
You could be an engineer no matter where you're from, your background, your language, or anything like that. FIRST has opened up my ways of thinking of more opportunities in STEM.
When I joined the team, I definitely wasn't thinking about a science or technology career in my lifetime, but I left the program being excited about STEM.
I didn't really find out about STEM careers until I went into FIRST, which has been a big part of my life.
I want to be a doctor when I grow up.
An inventor.
A psychologist.
I know I definitely want to pursue a career in STEM.
My future goal is to become an electrical engineer.
An engineer.
An engineer.
I want to be a computer scientist, a mechanical engineer,
Computer engineer.
Engineering.
Engineering.
I want to be an engineer when I grow up. First LEGO League definitely laid the foundation for my future aspirations.
Anyone can do this and anyone can get this sort of education and learning experience.
Technology and science, it's fun, it's actually really fun.
It's about contributing to humans and the world itself. It's amazing.
I've never really thought that I had the capability of going into a STEM program, especially being female. I just thought that those are guy jobs. But going into first, I really evaluated myself, and now I just want to go to college, be an engineer, and sort of like fight that stereotype.
There's like a sisterhood with it. It gave me an open mind that I could do whatever I want.
I've developed a lot of things that you learn that you wouldn't necessarily think about. You learn, people skills.
Or responsibility, commitment, collaborating.
We learn a lot about leadership and how to present yourself.
No matter what job I go into, those leadership and communication skills will definitely help me.
Hi, I'm Woody Flowers, and I've been part of FIRST for a long time. I really love how FIRST helps us learn that working hard can be fun and profoundly satisfying. In FIRST, we do our best work while helping others and treating folks with respect and kindness. This ethos is something I like to call gracious professionalism. As you go through this first season, please remember that it is extremely important. In fact, it's expected that you practice gracious professionalism. Everyone. FIRST students, coaches, parents, volunteers too. It's not always easy, but it will make FIRST a sweet experience, and it can have a big positive impact in all areas of your life. So go be kind and creative.
Transportation, to me, on many different levels, represents freedom. We have developed so many different technologies to allow transportation to get better and better and better. But there's a long way to go.
At Amazon, we handle millions of packages that require a complex choreography of every type of machinery and transportation you can imagine, and some you may not have thought about before. While we have thousands of robots working with people daily, it's the people behind the technology who are constantly transforming the delivery experience for our customers and the communities we're a part of. Our transportation infrastructure supports more than the products you buy online. We leverage our systems to transport millions of units of essential items to disaster relief zones, PPE and medical supplies to first responders, meals from farms and food banks to families, devices and school supplies to students, and so many more every single day. These are the most important deliveries we make. If you could innovate to change someone's life, what would you deliver?
With folds and flourishes, bold colors and characters, our team uses tools and technology to transport us to innovative universes. Through film, we unleash the unlimited, adapting and expanding what we see in the real world, but unbound by the limitations of what is real today. Some call us futurists. At Lucasfilm, we do often feel like we're designing maps for future worlds, redefining infrastructure, reimagining transportation, and bridging cultures. If your dreams could appear before you, what would they look like?
At Boeing, we're innovating today for a better tomorrow. Boeing teams across the globe continue to transform how we design and build our products. From commercial aircraft to cargo air vehicles, our systems enable us to work more efficiently and improve the environmental performance of our products and operations. To meet the demands of our ever-changing world, Boeing drives innovation in technology that will transform transportation and mobility as we know it. We're investing and partnering across industry to develop safe and sustainable autonomous aircraft and supporting technologies that will radically shift the status quo and will surely offer newfound freedoms bound only by your imagination. What innovations would you like to see take flight?
Wireless technology, powered by our ideas, has been a hallmark of enabling people around the globe to stay connected no matter where they travel. And you should never underestimate the power of your network. Underdeveloped locations suddenly became connected, and smartphone solutions led to transformative breakthroughs, helping resolve systemic issues and empowering innovative pathways out of health crises and poverty. With 5G, AI, supercomputing, and intelligent sensing, another revolution is at our fingertips. The technology you're using today is evidence of our innovation mindset that continues to show up in unlikely places and led to our collaboration with NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratories. They said, let's dare mighty things. Let's fly a helicopter on Mars. And today, years later, that helicopter is Ingenuity. Autonomous vehicles, communication across millions of miles, and pioneering space exploration all require thinking that is out of the box and sometimes even off this planet. Are you ready to explore the unknown?
They say the view from the stratosphere changes everything you think about this little blue planet, its environment and ecology. Some might even say it's a small world after all. And when your goals are galactic and your horizons shift, then maybe there'll come a time when you trade engineering for Walt Disney Imagineering. And you'll discover that a walk in our parks can take you all the way to the stars. To us at Walt Disney Imagineering, transportation means creating new ways to immerse yourself in new worlds. How would you go? Where would you go? And where would you land?
And no matter where you drive, ride, fly, or glide, we've grown to understand that the best things about us is our collaborative community, ourselves and each other. The strength of all of us depends on the strength of each one of us. At FedEx, we're trusted to carry lots of different shapes to tons of amazing places. More than 220 countries and territories, in fact. There's nothing more important we could have been doing recently than delivering temperature-sensitive vaccines to millions of people. They say if you want to go fast, go alone. But when you want to go far, go together. We have big dreams of helping you go very, very far. And when we were transporting vital PPE to frontline workers, guess who was right there with us?
Transportation is an absolutely critical piece of all of our lives, and we've got to make it better. We've got to make it safer. We've got to make it more available to everybody, and we've got to expand the capability. We want to cross continents in minutes, not hours. I built the iBot to give back independence and freedom to the disabled community. I made segways so that people could cruise around without the burden of something as big as a car. I built helicopters because the ability to just lift yourself up and apparently defy gravity, it is so liberating to me. And I think today's kids that embrace technology will continue to raise the bar and make better forms of transportation. They'll make forms that are more environmentally friendly. They'll make ones that are more energy efficient, more cost effective, faster, and capable of dealing with whole new environments that we can only dream about now. Through teams, mentorship, internships, and scholarships.
FIRST is more than a game.
We've seen you rise before.
We've witnessed your resilience firsthand.
Let this be a year of firsts. Let this be your year.
A year in which you plant your feet and find your wings.
It's time to be transported. It's time to go full speed ahead.
We need you.
The countdown is now.
Together, we're driving first, forward.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Stage. I got my crew, I'll get you moving. It's what I do. The party's starting, it's going down. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up, yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about.
Dean Kamen founded FIRST in 1989. He found that students and young children could be inspired to invent themselves. With the creation of FIRST, a whole generation would be introduced to creating technologies.
FIRST is an inclusive robotics community that prepares young people for the future. Through hands-on, engaging robotics challenges, FIRST ignites passion in STEM for kids ages 4 through 18.
Once you get the challenge, you figure out your game plan.
You make a robot and you code on it.
There's nothing better than seeing your robot on the field playing for the first time. They're all there like, is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? And then when it works, it's the best feeling ever.
When it works, I'm very happy because we worked really hard.
Throughout each of our programs, students embrace FIRST's core values.
Discovery, innovation,
Impact.
Inclusion.
Teamwork.
fun.
At face value, FIRST is a robot competition, but at the end of the day, it's so much more than that.
We learn a lot about leadership and how to communicate with others,
problem solving,
working together, helping other teams.
You have mentors that are actually in the field that can tell you, oh, this is why this works, and this is the science behind it. And you're like, oh, wow, that makes so much sense.
Our mentors teach us not just about STEM, but about life.
They always flip the question around and ask me, where would you find the answer to that question if I weren't here? They just slowly built my confidence up so much more.
I think it's incredibly important for youth to see careers in science and engineering as a possibility for them.
Being in FIRST, I realized I am smart enough to do this. It doesn't matter what background you come from.
FIRST actually taught me that I'm capable of doing anything that I set my mind to.
It definitely made me look at other challenges and be like, hey, I want to try that.
I know that I can do it now.
One thing that we really focus on is cooperation, which where every single team who we're competing against, we're also working together.
It's very competitive, but you're friends with the people that you're going against. It's like a sport, but in its own way, it's better than a sport.
I think FIRST in general really has helped me become more involved in my local community.
Back in my old elementary school, I'm trying to help their robotics program. If you start them off young, their possibilities are endless. There are scholarships for colleges, universities, as well as technical programs.
FIRST has created a pipeline for my students. They're able to understand that STEM is an amazing career, and they come back and they still join the progression of programs by mentoring our younger students.
When the students come here, they're working with people that are in the industry. It's often the case they take a full-time position here and they thrive.
FIRST completely changed my life. It can really prepare you to solve any number of the world's big problems because they're going to teach you these applied skills around people, science, and how the two come together.
In FIRST, every student can go pro. It's a really cool way to step into your future.
I am FIRST.
Yo soy FIRST.
I am FIRST.
I am FIRST.
FIRST Tech Challenge challenges kids ages 12 to 18 to program, design, build, and compete with robots.
FIRST Tech Challenge is one of 3 engaging FIRST programs.
Every year they release a new challenge.
Once you get the challenge, you figure out your game plan.
Teams use a reusable kit to program robots in a variety of coding languages.
Every year you also learn more and more about coding, so then your code's gonna get better and better.
Personally, I do not learn hearing about it, but hands-on is just go into it. Instead of saying, oh, I know how to build this robot, I can say, I built this robot.
In FIRST Tech Challenge, students are developing a broad range of skills.
Manufacturing, hardware, troubleshooting, but there's also a lot of things that you learn that you wouldn't necessarily think about. People skills.
Problem-solving skills, helping one another, helping other teams.
The program draws so many students that come in who just want to do the marketing, who just want to do fundraising. And that's a great thing that the kids learn very early on.
The model of FIRST has provided incredible opportunities for the students to interact with professionals.
Whenever I asked my mentors a question, they always flipped the question around and asked, where would you find the answer to that question if I weren't here? They slowly built my confidence up so much more to a point where we weren't asking them questions, we were just going.
Each team has to compete at a local event, win awards at the local event, and then they're able to move on to the first championship.
You walk into the room and there's that smell. The smell of robots.
3, 2, 1, There's different languages, different culture. It's just the best thing ever.
There are scholarships for colleges, universities, as well as technical programs.
I think it's incredibly important for youth to see careers in science and engineering as a possibility for them.
First Tech Challenge is like an avenue for me to express my creativity with like-minded individuals that later become my friends through the program.
First in one word, wow.
Fun!
First is inspiration.
First is amazing.
First is hope.
Alumni means that I have an entire world of connections.
It allows me to volunteer and give back to the community.
I think FIRST can really prepare you to solve any number of the world's big problems. The skills that you're going to be learning can completely change the future.
Before FIRST, I did not think I was capable of doing something in STEM.
The idea of any person doing anything STEM-related in communities like where I live in is sometimes not the norm. You really never expected.
I'm not the best at math, but with this, it just kind of connected and flowed. It opened up a whole new world.
By being in FIRST, I realized I am smart enough to do this.
You could be an engineer no matter where you're from, your background, your language, or anything like that. FIRST has opened up my ways of thinking of more opportunities in STEM.
When I joined the team, I definitely wasn't thinking about a science or technology career in my lifetime, but I left the program being excited about STEM.
I didn't really find out about STEM careers until I went into FIRST, which has been a big part of my life.
I want to be a doctor when I grow up.
An inventor.
A psychologist.
I know I definitely want to pursue a career in STEM.
My future goal is to become an electrical engineer.
An engineer. An engineer.
I want to be a computer scientist. I'm a mechanical engineer.
Computer engineer.
Engineering.
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 I want to be an engineer when I grow up. First LEGO League definitely laid the foundation for my future aspirations.
Anyone can do this and anyone can get this sort of education and learning experience.
Technology and science, it's fun, it's actually really fun.
It's about contributing to humans and the world itself. It's amazing.
I've never really thought that I had the capability of going into a STEM program, especially being female. I just thought that those are guy jobs. But going into first, I really evaluated myself, and now I just want to go to college, be an engineer, and sort of like fight that stereotype.
There's like a sisterhood with it. It gave me an open mind that I could do whatever I want.
I've developed a lot of things that you learn that you wouldn't necessarily think about. You learn, people skills.
Responsibility, commitment, collaborating.
We learn a lot about leadership and how to present yourself.
No matter what job I go into, those leadership and communication skills will definitely help me.
Hi, I'm Woody Flowers, and I've been part of FIRST for a long time. I really love how FIRST helps us learn that working hard can be fun and profoundly satisfying. In FIRST, we do our best work while helping others and treating folks with respect and kindness. This ethos is something I like to call gracious professionalism. As you go through this first season, please remember that it is extremely important. In fact, it's expected that you practice gracious professionalism. Everyone. FIRST students, coaches, parents, volunteers too. It's not always easy, but it will make FIRST a sweet experience, and it can have a big positive impact in all areas of your life. So go be kind and creative.
Transportation, to me, on many different levels, represents freedom. We have developed so many different technologies to allow transportation to get better and better and better. But there's a long way to go.
At Amazon, we handle millions of packages that require a complex choreography of every type of machinery and transportation you can imagine, and some you may not have thought about before. While we have thousands of robots working with people daily, it's the people behind the technology who are constantly transforming the delivery experience for our customers and the communities we're a part of. Our transportation infrastructure supports more than the products you buy online. We leverage our systems to transport millions of units of essential items to disaster relief zones, PPE and medical supplies to first responders, meals from farms and food banks to families, devices and school supplies to students, and so many more every single day. These are the most important deliveries we make. If you could innovate to change someone's life, what would you deliver?
With folds and flourishes, bold colors and characters, our team uses tools and technology to transport us to innovative universes. Through film, we unleash the unlimited, adapting and expanding what we see in the real world, but unbound by the limitations of what is real today. Some call us futurists. At Lucasfilm, we do often feel like we're designing maps for future worlds, redefining infrastructure, reimagining transportation, and bridging cultures. If your dreams could appear before you, what would they look like?
At Boeing, we're innovating today for a better tomorrow. Boeing teams across the globe continue to transform how we design and build our products. From commercial aircraft to cargo air vehicles, our systems enable us to work more efficiently and improve the environmental performance of our products and operations. To meet the demands of our ever-changing world, Boeing drives innovation in technology that will transform transportation and mobility as we know it. We're investing and partnering across industry to develop safe and sustainable autonomous aircraft and supporting technologies that will radically shift the status quo and will surely offer newfound freedoms bound only by your imagination. What innovations would you like to see take flight?
Wireless technology, powered by our ideas, has been a hallmark of enabling people around the globe to stay connected no matter where they travel. And you should never underestimate the power of your network. Underdeveloped locations suddenly became connected, and smartphone solutions led to transformative breakthroughs, helping resolve systemic issues and empowering innovative pathways out of health crises and poverty. With 5G, AI, supercomputing, and intelligent sensing, another revolution is at our fingertips. The technology you're using today is evidence of our innovation mindset that continues to show up in unlikely places and led to our collaboration with NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratories. They said, let's dare mighty things. Let's fly a helicopter on Mars. And today, years later, that helicopter
So we're back from lunch.
Yes.
At least my stomach is full. I don't know how about you.
Yes, that was a good lunch. Thank you, Casimir. Let's see, we're gonna play match 13.
Right foot, let's stomp.
We're gonna introduce the teams.
Go.
There we go. Here at the red side of the field, we see team 163A2.
It's Casimir Tech.
Yes, and they are together with team 273A.
Sec Bird Machine number 2.
All right.
And on the blue side, we have team 17259.
Robo VLC.
Right foot now. Left foot now, y'all.
And they're joined by their alliance partner, team 16402.
Panic Attack.
To the left.
Welcome back, teams. More matches coming up. Let's see. Are the robots initialized? Pre-loaded cones on the field. That means we can randomize the field. Let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for zone 3. Zone 3. Robots to the right.
Cha-cha now, y'all.
Yes.
Cha-cha again. Turn it out. To the left.
Everybody still ready.
Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Then we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go! Picking up that preloaded cone. Scoring it this time, Casimir Tech. Still on their way. Zone number 3.
Oh.
Yep.
And I think it's parked.
I think it's parked. I'm not sure if their alliance partner is parked all the way.
It's gonna be
Might
on the edge.
be sticking out. Blue has at least one robot parked.
Yeah.
Taking away the last second in autonomous.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Tally up. What's gonna happen? Human players avoiding penalties, making sure their hands are out of the substation when a robot is in. Blue already scoring on the high junction. Red still on their way.
And the Red Alliance having some issues because they both want to score cones so fast. And the Blue Alliance now going through the same issues.
6 hops this time.
Sackbird Machine 2 trying to get that red cone in the center ground junction, and it worked out. And the Blue Alliance is pushing a cone.
Yeah, but they're unsure about where they want to push it.
Yes, if you push cones, you can try to get them in the ground junctions or one of the corners for a 1 point.
And in the meantime, the Red Alliance quietly working at that circuit.
I know, I've seen it as well, Tyne.
2 hops, 2 hops. 2 hops, 2 hops.
Be careful there, Blue Alliance. Red is on their way to complete a circuit with only 44 seconds left.
Get funky with it.
Yeah, but they still need 2 cones to go for that circuit.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, both corners lack a cone. One of the corners gets one cone. All right.
Still make this work.
30 seconds. The first.
If anybody tell you any different, they're telling you
Ooh, and I see a robot falling apart here.
Some blocking as well. But is it going to be enough? 15 seconds.
Ooh, and they tip it over.
Do they have time? Oh, 10 seconds. Ooh, they're going for a junction, not for the corner. I think that's going to cost them the circuit, unfortunately.
Yes, that circuit is not going to be completed. Wow, what a match.
That was just too late.
Some damage there for the Blue Alliance.
Yep. Also owning 3 junctions. And I think it's the first time we see a 2-level ground junction.
Yes, we haven't seen that All the way to the left. Let's see if they can do that. Still ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. Fritz Phillips moving into position number 3, I think. It's the only one moving.
Sometimes you gamble.
The question
we
is,
just gotta wait.
Yep, 13 seconds. All right, let's see. Let's see, because right now there's no score for any alliance.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And there we go for Teleop. Hoisting that red cone into the air. And almost scoring it on the low junction. Yes, there he goes. Very well done.
On the other side, Lithuania X immediately scoring one on the high junction.
Yes, they chose to preload it. Oh, they just missed. We saw Team Space scoring like that. But now Lithuania X.
But unfortunately,
just
their
missed.
alliance partners seem to have some issues right now.
Some connection issues. That reminds me, if you just entered the room and have your Wi-Fi on your mobile phone, please switch it off. Our robots need all the connections they can get. All right, the Red Alliance in the meantime is busy scoring on another low junction, and they just did. Human player reintroducing another cone.
It's a lot of low going. It's either ground or low for the Red Alliance.
Well, no problem there. In the end, every junction you own will earn you 3 bonus points.
That is
slow moving elevator. Ooh! Lithuania X just dropped that cone right before they had it at the right height.
It's often tough to keep that cone in the right position. Ooh, this doesn't seem correct.
Nope, there is another intake system that came apart, probably putting too much stress on it.
Yeah, and at the same time, another Blue Alliance robot, they started driving. It's Screw.
Yeah, Screw Loose scientists are moving now as well. Lithuania X on their way with their beacon. If they can score it, they will
earn
10 points.
Yeah, this might flip it in their favor now.
Yes, that's very well done with 4 seconds left.
3,
2, 1. All right, that wraps up match number 14.
Now this is going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be a very, very close score.
Yeah, I think so too. Some robots losing parts.
You see a lot of cones on the field. Not all of them scored, but they're all over the place.
True. Let's see. I think 3 junctions claimed for blue, plus the beacon.
4 junctions claimed.
Yeah, 4 for red. 5 junctions claimed for red. I don't know.
4 junctions, high goals for them. And then the beacon. Ooh, this is going to be very, very close.
I don't know.
Well, let's find out.
Let's see. Let's see who won match number 14.
Let's see that animation.
It goes to blue. No penalties. And you were right. It was a close call.
It's 1 junction more or less and it's a tie.
Ranking number 1 now. Lithuania X is ranking
an impact at their first competition.
Ranking first. Wow, definitely a good job. Congratulations. Already moving in.
Oh, I think this is going to be a very, very high scoring match.
Oh.
Space has had the highest score. Currently, the highest score is over there with Casimir, Lorentz Engineering.
Lorentz Engineering. Look at their opponents, though. Pretty smart robotics. We've seen them score all day.
They are also part of the high scoring alliance.
Yes. And they are together with Team Zav. Let's introduce these teams for the Red Alliance. We see Team 10-9-18.
Space.
Together with Team 19-4-4-4.
It's Lorentz Engineering. And their opponent in the Blue Alliance, it's Team 22729.
Zap!
And they're joined by our northern neighbors, it's Team 16441.
Pretty smart robotics.
I'm seeing thumbs up all around, so I think we can randomize the field.
Let's see what we're going for. Zone 3. Robots need to read that cone and move to the right. Now let's see who can do that.
I think everyone's ready. Thumbs up also the Blue line.
Blue still ready? Then we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, and Lorentz misses that. Does that mean that they will also miss those extra cones? No, they don't. They have that one.
I think that's their first autonomous miss of the day.
We have red and blue parked.
Yeah, and now the second red robot as well, I think.
Ooh, 2 parks for red, 1 for blue. That's an advantage for the Red Alliance.
Controllers. 3, 3, 2, 1.
Blue needs to gain 40 points. Let's see if they can do that.
Yeah. Lorentz Engineering just using its lift. I hope that's not a problem. Oh, look.
I'm not sure. Doesn't look good. No, there they go.
There they go.
Pretty
Nothing
smart
to worry
already with their second cone moving fast. They have been practicing all day. And their alliance partner team Zap is there waiting. Can they move? Yes, they can.
Oh, that driver is very adept with that cone.
Oh, a little robot interference there. Pushing each other.
A little bit of robot to robot.
Not a problem.
Whoa, look at all those red junctions.
I know. Casimir is... No, it's Lorentz Engineering. They're struggling a bit to get that cone on, costing them a few precious seconds.
Yeah. Time ticking away. We only have 1 minute on the clock, but still so many points to be scored.
Look at those high junctions. They're being filled. And now it's Pretty Smart who takes over a junction.
Oh, and there we see
I see a circuit coming up. There is a huge fight for this circuit.
Space grabbing another one.
Endgame. How many junctions is the Red Alliance short of a circuit? I think it's 2.
One more.
2.
No, what? They scored there, the low junction, they got it. Oh, not anymore.
No, not anymore. And there's a beacon on there.
Yeah, now they need a couple more.
They do score their own beacon if they can. If they can let go. Yes, they can let go, but without the beacon, what a match!
A lot of points, but I think it's going to be barely short of the high score.
Are we going to tip that 177? I really don't know. Too bad for those 2 red beacons. I do see 1 blue beacon. The other one is still on the floor there.
Yeah, it's always tough. Start both Space and Lorentz Engineering have the mission because they're both so fast. They gotta come back to the same point every time.
Yes.
They're getting each in the way of each other a little bit. Points still being added up. Some discussion between the ref. I think I'm getting thumbs up on the blue side.
Blue's ready. Red is still counting. A lot happened here at the red side.
Let's take a look.
Or we're looking at something. Oh, there we go. Red takes it.
With 132 points.
That's a very decent score. It's penalty free. We're starting to see penalty free matches. I like that, you guys. That means that our human players are doing their job
the drivers and the drivers. It's a cooperative.
Definitely.
Ooh, and coming up, match number 16.
Yes, for match number 16. Teams already moving in.
Yeah, shall we introduce them, Floor?
Let's do so. I have to turn my page, Tyne. Next one. 16, there we go. For the Red Lions, we see team 21349.
The Screw Loose Scientists.
And they're together with team 21218.
Sint Lucas.
They repaired their arm, their intake. Who's on the other side of the field, Tyne?
The Blue Alliance, we have team 2738.
Sack Bird Machine 2.
And they're joined by team 12819.
Queen Bee. We just saw the intake of St. Lucas's robot here on the red side of the field came off. They repaired it, and it now appears to be in working order again.
Well, let's hope it stays on. Getting thumbs up from the red side. Do the Lions partners?
Red Alliance, are you ready? All right, randomize the field. Let's see, parking in zone 3.
To the right.
Parking in zone 3. All right. They're all ready. And 3, 2, 1, go. Queen Bee moving into zone 2. Sack Bird Machine moving over to the right. And they're parking in zone 3 for sure.
The Red Alliance choosing to stay on their spot.
Keeping those pre-owned cones, but not scoring in autonomous.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the
driver. Pick up your controller. Pick up your controller.
We're going to tell you.
3, 2, 1.
All right, driver controlled. Human players placing the cones in the substation, making sure the robots can pick them up or push them in the right zone. Yes, there they go.
Both sides of the field getting very, very busy. The Blue Alliance scoring on a low junction.
Yes, Sack Bird Machine picking up that cone. They're not going to lift it. They're going to place it in the corner area. It does need to cross that blue line.
They're having some issues with it, but I think they got it now.
Queen Bee placing on a mid-junction for 4 points. The Red Alliance, in the meantime, already have a lot of cones in the field. Most of them in the corner area. Can they pick it up? Does their intake work? Yes, it does work. That's great. St. Lucas have repaired their intake, and they're now placing cones on the low junctions.
But in the meantime, their alliance partner, I think, is having some issues. I'm not sure what's happening there.
No, me neither. They pushed a lot of cones in the corner, and now they stopped doing that.
And the Blue Alliance quietly scoring more and more junctions.
I know. Claiming
going for a red one.
Claiming all those junctions will earn them 3 bonus points for every one they own. At the end of endgame. Ooh, they just missed. Too bad.
Hold on for the junction for a little bit.
Sack Bird Machine 2 just dropped that blue cone without scoring it. Now they're going for a retry. Is that one going to make it? Earning them another 4 points.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, ground
very well aimed. Only 5 seconds left.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Stop it. All right. If we look at the junctions, There might be a slight advantage for blue.
There's a lot of what in the ground goal there.
I know, there's a lot of cones in that corner. Cones in the corner do earn you 1 point, but there is no 3-point bonus at the end. The 3-point bonus is only for junctions in the field that are claimed.
Only in the 5x5 grid.
Yes.
So, I think the scores are added up.
Yeah, another clean match. We're clearing the field. Let's see what happened here in match number 16. Yes. Blue takes it.
Those junctions do add up.
That's a big difference. 70-17. Teams are really well prepared now. We see new robots moving in right after the rest is removed. We're gonna start match number 17 pretty soon.
We get to see our number 1 robot on the field.
Is that true? Lithuanica X, you're right, Tang. On the other side of the field is ranked number 3 team.
Yeah, Space, and they do want to go up.
Yeah, they do want that position number 1 back.
They've been scoring very, very high all day long.
Well, so have Lithuanica X, of course.
True.
Let's look at the teams here on the red side of the field. We see team 22-042.
It's Lithuanica X.
Yes. And they're together with team 17-269.
Robo VLC.
Awesome.
And we move on to the other side of the field. In the Blue Alliance, it's team 12475.
They are beyond reach.
They're joined by the Breda team, team 10918.
Space. Oh, we've already randomized the field into zone 3. The right turn.
Yeah.
Robots need to make a right turn. End up in zone 3. Let's see who can do that. All right, if you're ready, thumbs up.
Wait.
We have thumbs up at the Blue Alliance. We have thumbs up at the Red Alliance.
Wait. We have a 2 refs on the field.
All right. What's going on?
I think there's irregularity with the preloaded cones.
There are 2 preloaded cones.
Right?
No problem.
No problem.
No.
Back
all right.
Thumbs up. Oh.
No. Wait. No. We
no,
need to restart this match. Sorry, Jonas. There was a slight miscommunication here. That was our fault. We do need a proper countdown.
Of course, what would we do?
Sorry about that. Now, we do need to... I'm looking at the head ref, Ben. Do we need to re-randomize the field? Everybody's initialized. We need to randomize again. Because we run
plenty of time.
It stays in zone 3. Nice and easy. Everybody ready. Pay attention.
And this time with a countdown. In
3, 2, 1, go. Yes, robots moving for blue. Robots moving for red. Not in the right zone though. They're moved into zone 1. Yeah. Team Space did park in zone 3.
So that's going to give the Blue Alliance a little bit of an advantage.
Yep.
20 points, but that's still easily overcomable. Especially with what we've seen of Lithuania X today.
And there we go. Pick up those controllers.
Pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
It's time to let those dogs out. Let's see. We have 4 moving robots. Robo VLC with that nice arm scoring on the high junction.
And Beyond Reach ready to pick up their first cone. Immediately moving to score.
Space already scored on the high junction as well. Ooh, and now they both miss. Keeping it nice and equal. Beyond Reach is on their way also to a high goal. Will they reach the high junction? No, they will go for the middle junction.
That's smart.
Center junction is always nice to have.
It makes it a little bit harder for the other team to drive round, and then it's the easiest connection, of course, for the
True. Space now taking over a high junction, claiming it for blue instead of red.
That's going to be a little bit of a battle. Red immediately try.
Ooh, and red loses that. Their grip was just not firm enough, making Lithuanica X lose that cone before it was on the high junction. Now they will retry.
Blue claiming another red junction.
Ooh, a little bit of pushing here. Red pushing, blue pushing.
Ooh, and red so close.
Does it make? Ooh, a little bit of robot interference. Oh, was there D-scoring? I didn't see it, Tyne. There was a robot interference here. Well spotted.
Oh, blue scoring a lot of junctions right now.
Space racing over with a beacon. Where will they? They lose their cone plus junction.
But they might get it back. Oh, there, they grab it.
They grab it again. Do they have time enough to score with 4 seconds? They lose it.
That is unfortunate.
What a match. This is the way we like to see it. Lots of things happening.
There was really no time to blink in this match.
No, really.
Things happening.
I didn't see that D-scoring that you saw, but
I'm not sure about it.
I was paying attention to the robot interaction here between blue and red. Pushing each other away a little bit, which is okay.
I'm seeing a thumbs up at red.
Really?
Blue still having some discussions.
I can imagine. I'm not sure if this was a penalty-free match. There is a thumbs up though, but let's see. Let's see what happened in this match. Are the scores in? No, they're not in yet.
Nope, screen also dropped away. Yep, now
no
we get a
problem.
thumbs up.
Now we do get a thumbs up. And blue takes it. Ooh, that's a huge difference. Moving into number 1 position. That must be Team Space again. Yes, it is.
Battle for the number 1 seed is pretty bust.
Pushing back Lithuanica X into 2nd ranked position.
Turn around and there's already 4 robots on the field for match number 18.
We see Panic Attack, who repaired their robot.
That's good to see.
That elevator came off, I'm sure, because it's standing up straight now again. All right, let's introduce the teams for match number 18 here at the red side of the field. Team 19, 444.
Lorentz Engineering.
Together with Team 16, 850.
Bill 1. And on the other side of the field, completing this Lorentz Casimir derby, it's Team 16, 382.
Casimir Tech.
And they're joined by Team 16, 402.
That's Panic Attack. All right. Make sure your robot is ready. You have a preloaded cone if you want. Your robot is initialized and you do not touch the controls anymore. We've randomized the field into Zone 3. Zone 3. Well, that means our robots move to the right. All right. Everybody ready? Thumbs up if you are. Blue, are you ready? I see a thumbs up. In 3, 2, 1, go. Racing over to that high junction. And Casimir missing it again.
Yeah, I think
But
Lorentz Engineering had some issue with that red position. But
yes,
the second one does go, right?
the second one, yes. We saw them score a third one or a second one. No, they missed this one too. Too bad. We know they can do it. And now they're not in position 3.
Oh, and I think I do hear it spinning still. Oh, no.
Will they still make it?
Drivers.
I'm not
take
sure.
up your
I can't see.
controls.
Is it in?
3, 2, 1.
And there we go for tally-up. What will happen?
I saw a thumbs up, by the way. I think it was in.
That's awesome. Glad they made it. That must be that odometry system keeping track of where the robot is. And as long as it hasn't reached its position yet, it just keeps driving.
I think the scissor lift here having to... Oh, it has a little bit of an issue right now.
Still seems to be able to score. No, not yet.
Yeah, there it goes.
Making it, yes. Cool. Well, let's see what's happening. I see a lot of cones scored for red already.
Yeah, and blue quite clearly going for that circuit. Oh.
Red seems to be going for a circuit as well. No, they are scoring extra cones.
We had a countdown there.
A countdown for some robot-robot interaction. Make sure that you leave way.
Look at all those red junctions.
Yep, a lot of them. I'm always interested whether they want to score more points, more cones on the high junctions, or if they want to reach a circuit. Seems to be going for all the high junctions. No, they lose it. Casimir Tech reclaiming this junction. This is a popular junction here.
Yeah, that is... Oh, dropping another cone.
Yep. Endgame has started. They have a beacon.
And blue having that circle with red. Oh!
Ooh.
Can red close the circuit of blue? They have to score this cone to do that. Oh, no.
Oh, they lose it with only 5 seconds
but
left.
There comes Lorentz Engineering. Can they still get it? Oh,
yes, they can
in the last
reclaim
second,
it.
they break the
But the circuit has not been completed.
And they break the blue circuit with
Yes,
that.
the blue circuit was broken. Very well played by blue, but I guess just red destroying that circuit was so clever.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the game changer for this one. A 20-point flip in the last seconds of the game.
Wow.
23 points even.
Look at the field. It's just littered. I like how these robots keep our field resetters busy.
Some cones on the junction, some cones just randomly on the field.
Wow.
I'm seeing thumbs up. Let's take a look. Take
Really?
a look at the board.
Oh, wow. What happened here? Let's see. Now it's still loading.
Thumbs down. No scores yet. I'm getting thumbs up now. Let's take a look.
Okay, let's see. Flipping the switch for red.
104 points.
No matter. A penalty. Endgame pretty much the same. Yeah, driver controlled was advantageous for the Red Alliance.
And with that score, Lorentz Engineering takes back the #1 seed.
Oh, that's cool. Cool. Well spotted, Hein. Lorentz Engineering now in first ranked position. New teams already on the field. You guys, you are so fast.
Now that's match 18 done for, and that means we're going to match 19. Shall we introduce the teams for?
Let's look at the teams. For the Red Lions, we see Team 16, 383.
The most Eindhoven name in the list. It's Philips Robotics team.
And they're together with Team 16, 441.
Pretty Smart Robotics. And on the other side of the field, we have Team 22729.
That is Team Zap.
And they're joined by their alliance partner, Team 12475.
Beyond Reach.
We thumbs up.
Thumbs up here.
Let's initialize the field. Zone 1.
Zone 1. That very exclusive VIP Zone 1.
A very important robot zone.
All right. Still initialized. Everybody ready? We'll count down in
3,
2, 1, go. Who's moving over to Zone 1? Well, the Red Alliance moved over to Zone 1. And the Blue Alliance...
I think they're in Zone 2?
I think so too. Not in Zone 1. So that's a pretty big advantage for the Red Alliance, giving them a 30-point lead.
Yeah, you see Pretty Smart already bringing up the
Drivers, take up your controllers. Take up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Always good to save some time if you can.
And dropping it, scoring in the first second. That's great. Picking up their second cone already. Robot needs to be out of that substation before a new cone can be introduced. Human player now quickly introducing cones for red.
Yeah, but on the other side of the field, the Blue Alliance is not sitting still.
No.
At least one of their robots. Already 2 cones on that high junction over there.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Zap, I think, has chosen not to do anything.
Yeah, they're stranded, but Beyond Reach is scoring for the Blue Alliance, picking up cones from that stack, stacking them on the high junction.
They're
4
wasting
cones.
no time.
4 cones already. Adding a 6th cone for the Red Alliance is Pretty Smart Robotics.
Both alliances choosing to focus on that high cone. But Red secretly also already making some work for that circuit.
They're working on a circuit. I saw that as well. Let's see if they can finish that circuit.
Yeah,
they're
it's gonna
still
be very interesting.
They're still a couple of cones short. No, Pretty Smart is going to keep stacking on that high junction.
Yep.
They seem pretty sure that will win them the match. End game.
But they're now 2 moves away from a service.
Yeah, two more cones. 2 cones is a lot in end game. And they're going to reclaim that from Blue. Will they make it? Yes, they do.
Side, Blue trying to claim the Red's junction.
Yes. Their beacon is tilted though.
Yeah.
Can they get it on?
Ooh, I think they're...
That's so tough. They can. Oh no, that's amazing. We've seen them do that before. It was that blue crown before. They're not really breaking the red circuit.
That's a 3-point flip you do.
I know. It's a 10-point gain, and you steal 3 points from the Red Alliance as well.
Very smart.
Yes. This is such a strategic game, and the teams are playing this game better and better.
The experience is really showing off today.
Yep.
18 matches in, you've learned and you see how you can adapt to other strategies.
Definitely. The teams are learning, and it is really tough because once these teams start practicing, they usually practice alone. And they know one thing for sure. If they're going to be on the field, there are going to be 3 other robots on that field as well. It's tough practicing alone. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Means we can look at the outcome. Let's see what happened in this last match.
The Red Alliance.
The light goes on for Red with a very decent score.
So only 4 more matches to go, Floor.
I know. We're gonna move to match 20. And match 20 has the leading team on the blue side. Let's look at the red first. Red starts with team 10, 9, 18.
It's Space.
Together with team 21, 3, 4, 9.
Screw Loose Scientists. On the other side, we have team 19444.
Lorentz Engineering.
And they're joined by team 16402.
Panic Attack.
So, the number 2 seed in the red alliance, but the number 1 seed in the blue alliance.
Yeah.
It's a direct battle for that number 1 seed, I think.
Yeah, of course. And we had that in a previous match as well. Let's see if Lorentz Engineering can repeat that stunt they showed one more time. Scoring those cones in autonomous.
That makes such a big difference. They had some issues with it, but I think that's a red side problem. In the blue line, they'll be perfectly fine.
All right. We'll see. They have their thumbs in the air.
The field's getting randomized.
Okay. Panic Attack, you're ready as well? Yes, I see a thumbs up.
Then let's go in 3, 2, 1, go!
And there they go. Space is moving in the right position. And they're missing it again. And now the robot is almost stuck. They do get a cone. And they're missing it again
as well.
This is so tough.
And that's the problem with the springs. Every time you miss, it starts wobbling again.
I know. They do park though.
They do park. As does Space. I think we're going tied into teleop.
2020.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. Pick up your controllers.
Leveling out
3,
the autonomous score.
1.
Now driver controlled has to make the difference.
Yep. And there's Space making the first hit at high junction.
We have 4 moving robots.
Slowly moving a cone to the opposite corner.
Team Space on their way with their 3rd cone on that high junction as well. As Lorentz Engineering is definitely spreading it out more. Going for that 3-point bonus for everyone you own.
Yeah, and I think also working a little bit at a circuit. But Space now catching up as well. Also
right, Space.
Ooh, this is a very, very close match.
What is Screw Loose Scientist doing?
Oh no, they get off. I thought they were maybe stuck.
No, they're not stuck. Let's see what they're doing. Oh my goodness, these 4 teams are really moving over the field. They're flying.
Yeah. And now also Space switching up, now going for all kinds of moving their cone in. I think they also are thinking about getting that circuit.
Will they make it with only 37 seconds left?
Well, they need 2 more junctions.
2 more junctions. And then Blue's gonna interfere, you see? Yep, yeah. Reclaiming that high junction.
And now it's Blue with 2 more junctions and they're there.
And Team Space just lost that cone with their beacon on it.
Yeah, but they got it back. Oh,
no, they lose it.
10 seconds, anyone's game. It's 87-87.
I know. Blue is taking it. Oh my goodness, this is just amazing. Wrapping it up.
Now, was that last cone still in the time?
That's up to the referees. If it was in the buzzer, it's fine, but...
So what do you think?
I'm not sure. They're looking if the robot is still touching it, because if it touches the robot, it does not count.
That's true. The head rep's there, moving it around. I think it's not touching.
I don't know. Can't see, you have to feel.
It's not my call, luckily.
Mine...
Match of the day for me.
Well,
So
definitely
energetic, all
a
the way
lot.
over.
Yes,
Those battles for the high junctions in the middle.
a lot happening.
It's going to be very exciting to see who comes out on top. I think the Red Alliance has already filled in their scores. The Blue Alliance still had some discussion about those cones there.
Well,
We're going to see how that ends up for them.
it's going to be a huge difference if you touch them or not. We have experienced referees.
You can see the excitement. No one knows how this one is going to turn out.
Right. And as you said, it's the number 1 and the number 2 seed, so...
It's all about that win today.
Yep. Wrapping it up.
Yeah, and this was Lorentz Engineering's last match of the day.
I know.
They still having one more after this.
Oh, wow.
So let's take a look.
Yeah, let's see what happened. No, not yet. All right. Blue is still going for it. Now they're thin.
Oh, there we go.
There goes the blue. Ooh, and that's just a slight difference.
Wow, that's a lot of endgame points.
Yes, moving into first rank position. Team Space moved into second, but as you said, Team Space just has one more game.
Yeah, that still might make the difference if they score high and take the win there.
Yep. Time. The teams are waiting for us. They're waiting to be introduced for match number 21. Here on the red side of the field, we see team 16382.
It's Casimir Tech.
They are together with team 21218.
It's St. Lucas. On the other side of the field, for the last time today, it's team 22729.
Zap.
And they're joined by team 16383.
Fritz Phillips Robotics team. Awesome.
Casimir Tech still doing something on the phone. Casimir Tech bringing their mascot into the play, drive the match for them.
Are squirrels allowed?
I didn't read the game manual part about that. I know you can't use squirrels in your robot. You can't use animal parts, but maybe as a driver.
You didn't read the game manual?
Well, not the part about drivers.
Oh, right.
And if squirrels are legal or not. I think we'll see a clarification on that on the first forum.
Time, they're waiting for us. We're just chit-chatting. Thumbs up if you're ready. We re-enter the field into position 3 or 6. Moving the robots to the right. Thumbs up if you're still ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. Picking up and dropping it. Will they move into position 3?
Oh,
we're not sure. They might.
Yep. That's position 3.
That is position 3.
But on the other side, the Blue Alliance also parking.
Yeah, it's 2020. It equals out 2 non-moving robots, 2 perfectly parked robots.
That means it comes down to teleop.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. Pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's see what the strategy is going to be. We haven't seen a lot of circuits completed this day.
Now, especially later on, you saw that you want to go for a circuit, someone else will start blocking you.
Yeah, it's too easy to do that. St. Lucas already placed a red cone on that center ground junction. And it is Team Zap who's moving blue cones into that corner so efficiently.
And Prince Philips, in the meantime, trying to score it on that ground junction, but unfortunately it falls over. Those ground junctions are kind of tough to put it on.
I know. Lucas seems to be having troubles with that intake. That one that we saw came off at the beginning of the day. And now they're moving a red cone into the... Oh, they're descoring a blue cone.
No, that was off already. That was already lying there.
Oh, that's right. It's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
You're right, Tyne. Now they're stuck on a low junction.
And in the meantime, Casimir Tech scoring quite a few cones.
Look at that red pattern evolving.
Yeah. Only one away from a circuit. That was
really
fast.
Before endgame. Before endgame, yes, they might complete it.
Going for that ground junction, and that completes the circuit.
All right, we can see a completed circuit for red. Is blue going to be able to do anything about that?
I think with the robot styles that they chose for, they're not going to be able to stop this circuit. But they can still score a lot of cones on their own in the corner.
True.
Look how full that corner is.
Casimir Tech now raising their beacon. Will they be able to score it? Yes, they do. Claiming another junction. Wow.
This is a lot of points for Casimir Tech.
Yes, Blue Alliance scored well in the corner. That's only 1 point per cone. Claiming all these junctions here. Red seems to be in the advantage.
So now we just gotta wait for the scores. Seeing a thumbs up for red. Blue.
Blue still debating.
Wait a little longer.
7 cones in the corner. Don't forget to take your sleeve if you used it.
The robots are leaving the field.
Let's look at the outcome.
A purple dozer.
There we go. Not a huge surprise there. Penalty-free match. That's nice.
Very, very nice. And then let's move on to the second to last match of the day.
Right. We're looking at match number 22. In match number 22 for the Red Lions, we see once more Team 22-042.
Lithuanica X.
They are together with Team 27-38.
Team Sec Bird Machine 2. And the Blue Alliance, for the last time today, it's Team 16-441.
That is pretty smart robotics.
And they're joined by this buzzing team. It's Team 12-819.
Queen Bee.
Very, very good teams on the field for this last match.
Yes. All right, make sure your preloaded cone is there if you want it. Make sure your robot is initialized. We can randomize the field into position 5. That is center. Robots only need to move forward 1 or 2 tiles. The question is, how do they know that?
Seeing thumbs up everywhere.
All right, let's count down in 3, 2, 1. Initial. Queen Bee moving forward, parking. Ooh.
Same for Pretty Smart.
Yes.
But also done by Tech Bird Machine.
It's Lithuanica X who's still touching the wall.
Yeah, but we know Lithuanica is all about that tally up here. That's where they score the majority.
That's
of their
true.
points.
That's true. They've proven to be so efficient.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. controller. Pick up your controllers. 3.
There we go.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see what happens. Instantly scoring for both alliances on the high junction. Lithuanica X, yes. Human players reintroducing cones into the substation. The Blue Alliance
Alliance has already claimed 2 junctions. They're working on some more. Both alliance partners grabbing a cone.
Queen Bee making sure not to tip that robot. Oh, and they barely miss.
So close.
Now they need to move back to that stack of cones there.
Lithuanica just waiting around and up. You'll score in that junction. I can do that as well.
Right, we can reclaim it. That's ours. I think red is going for a circuit again. I see a large part of that circuit already completed with a little bit less than a minute left. That is a very popular high junction here, right in front of us. Sackbird Machine now on their way with a red cone into the corner, adding another piece to the puzzle. And there comes another part of that puzzle that's called a circuit.
Ooh, but it's very tough. Blue has gotten those center junctions.
I know.
It's really hard to make a circuit through it.
Yes.
They're going to have to claim some of those junctions. In the meantime, Blue has been working quite well as well. They're only 2 junctions away.
I know. What's red going to do? Are they going to reclaim? Yes, they are going to reclaim it with a beacon.
If they can do the time. Oh, a buzzer beater.
I'm not sure what happened there. It was their own alliance partner who started touching Lithuanica X while they were trying to score that beacon.
I think they were just in time.
No junction, no circuit, I think.
Blue wasn't able to finish it. They still needed 2 junctions here.
All right. Yeah, red 2 as well. Wow.
The robots can be picked up. We know what that means.
All right, let's look what happened. Blue takes it. And that's a close call. Even that penalty would not have made a difference.
Nope. It ends 87-59.
Now for the last match of the day. Match number 23. Lining up for the Red and the Blue Alliance and their last match today. Red does have a circuit completed.
Oh, and there they dropped their beacon. That's unfortunate.
There goes blue. There goes the circuit.
But there comes a beacon. Can they take back the circuit?
With 10 seconds left, seems like they can.
Ooh, they
did. They just did.
5, 4. Oh no! Yeah, drop it.
Oh my goodness!
In the last second, they take back their circuit.
I think so too, Tyne. I'm not sure though, but this might be a reinitialized circuit by Red.
I think so.
Where is it? No, it's not. Oh, right, that's the beacon. The beacon on top claims it indefinitely.
Shrek saves the day.
Wow. Well, this is the kind of match you want to end up with. I don't know who comes out on top. Thumbs up for Red, thumbs up for Blue. Remove the robots and let's look at the field. What happened? Or not. Results still coming in.
With a score of 107 against 38, the Red Alliance takes this win.
All right, the Red Alliance takes it. Congratulations, Red. Well played, Blue. Well, this wraps up our match play for today.
We are so magical, soft skin, red lips, so kissable, hard to resist, so touchable. Too good to deny it. Ain't no big deal. It's innocent. I kissed a girl.
This is something new, the Casper Slide Part 2, featuring the Platinum Band, and this time we're gonna get funky. Funky. Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. All right, now, we're gonna do the basic step. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now it's time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Get funky with it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 5 hops this time. Hop it out now. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Right foot again. Left foot again. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. How low can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the floor? How low can you go? Can you bring it to the top? Like you never stop? Can you bring it to the top? One hop. Right foot now. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Reverse. Reverse. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Two hops, two hops. Two hops, two hops. Right foot, let's stop. Left foot, let's stop. Charlie Brown. Hop it out now. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Do that stuff. Do it. Do it. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm out here, y'all. Peace, peace. This is something new, the Casper Slide Part 2, featuring the Platinum Band. And this time, we're gonna get funky. 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 Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. All right, now, we're gonna do the basic step. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now it's time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, two stumps. Left foot, two stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Two hops this time. Two hops this time. Right foot, two stumps. Left foot, two stumps. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
Kill it. Grab the holy grail and stop the ill it. Everyone just wants a little ass. Give your heart to me, then take it. Set your will in stone, not pop up, break it. Everyone just needs a little fun. Have you waited for me? Have you waited for me? I don't wanna hear your stories. I don't believe your stories. Missing, they're missing stories. Missing, they're missing. Change the tone of your voice. I'll hang this phone up, it's your choice. Everyone just needs to hug it out. I'll hunt you down and get you cheating. Somehow this and laugh while bleeding. Everyone just needs to get along. Have you waited for me? Have you waited for me? I don't wanna hear your stories. I don't believe your stories. Missing, they're missing. right through you. Have you waited for me? Have you waited for me? Your husband told me all about your stories. Missing, they're missing stories. Missing, they're missing me.
Moment now we'll be starting with the award ceremony, so if everyone please can come to the match area. Zeker zin in een warm wafel.
In the night. Joker and the thief, I said. I'll tell you all the story about the Joker and the thief, I said. That was all about the Joker and the thief in the night.
Hey, brother, what you thinking? Leave that on record spinning. You feel the rhythm going. Legs ain't got time to lay low. Your knees are bending, so it's time to get up and let go. Hey, mama, how is it going? Can see your body moving. Don't leave the party dying. Keep booty shaking, you know your head has no right to say no. Tonight it's ready, set, go. Baby, can you move around the rhythm so we can get with and jump around and get us a rock and roll round? Down, down, body, body, coming with the super hottie, let's go. No, so hell no. Baby, can you move around the rhythm? Cause you know I'm living in the fast lane. Speed up, it ain't no game. Just turn up all the beams when I come up on the scene.
I think we can start.
Irene, kan Irene zich melden bij de balie? We zijn op zoek naar Irene.
Jordan, kom eens naar voren. Hij doet toch wel hard.
Irene, kom je even hier naartoe? Dankjewel.
En also Lucas. Kan Lucas even naar voren komen? Before we go to the winner of the day prize, we also had a crazy 35. I've been told Lucas will be announcing the winner of that. I've been told Lucas will be announcing the winner of the crazy 35. Ik ben iets verteld. Lucas, can you please come to the front?
So we had the Crazy 35 competition this league meet. And we have a winner, of course. So the winner of the Crazy 35 competition is Team Casimir Tech. I have a prize for you, so you can pick it up. Alsjeblieft. Mooi.
So before we move on to the winner of the day award, we want to give a big thanks to all of our volunteers. And of course to the Lorentz Casimir as well for hosting us today. So after the award is done, of course everyone wants to go home. It's been a long, tiring day. But please take your trash out as well. Clean up a little bit behind yourself. And don't forget to give your badges back at the entrance, as well as safety glasses if you may have learned those. It's really important we get those all back because we need them again next week at the second league meet. I was told I had to wait till 3 o'clock for Irene. Let's take a look. So, what we've all been waiting for, the winner of the day. Exciting, ja. Tromgeroffel. And the winner is team 19444, Lorentz Engineering.
Okay, teams, this was the first league meet of season Power Play. We hope you all enjoyed it, and we're going to see you all on the next league meet, which will be in January. Yeah. So have a safe trip home, and see you all next year. Bye.
Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel.
Okay, let's go.
It's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling